Hey everyone, if you're looking for the best spots in Skate, here's my top 7 at the current moment while Skate is still in early access. First off, coming in at number 7, we have Tri Towers. What to me feels like probably the busiest location on the entire map right now because everyone's trying to hit these gaps. Like it's like a fun spot for like maybe 20 minutes or so, but it does get a little bit repetitive after a while, especially after you manage to clear the gap. There's not really any other spots you can transition to. So for that reason, it's quite low on my list, even though I do feel like it's probably the most popular spot on the map. Okay, now coming in at number 6, we got the SV Lokes Hangout Ramp. Now, I want to like this much more than I do, because to me it's like the closest thing we have in the game right now that resembles the Skate 3 Mega Park. My issue with is like, yeah, it flows nice at the start, but then after the start, like when you get to the end, it just throws you onto a main street. I feel like it should be more thought out than what it is, you know? But if they change up the spot, I feel like this has the potential to literally be the best spot on the map. I just think they need to add maybe a couple more ramps to it, maybe have it connect over to a couple buildings. But yeah, for now, this is probably like the 6th best spot you can go to the map. It does feel a bit repetitive. The first jump is really good, but then you kind of lose momentum and slow down. But if they change it up a bit ever in the future, or if they do anything similar, just please, at the end, they need to have it where it connects to something. Alright, and coming up next for number 5, you've got Imperva Towers. Hopefully I'm saying that right, not really sure. But honestly, this spot is really cool. It's quite unique because from what I remember from the other Skate games, I don't think I've ever seen a drop as crazy as this. And not only does it have an insane drop, like see if you want to drop in while flying to other spots of the map, I've already hit some crazy clips by doing that. It seems like well, not the best spot, but it seems like one of the most unique spots to basically do that in the map, because most people just kind of do it off the tall crane. And also, as you can see in this clip here, I'm landing in at number 6, the spot we literally just spoke about. So that's why I feel like the spot is so versatile, because you can land in here, you can land into like one of the skate parks nearby, you can also land into like the globe that's where you spin around. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but if you know, you know type thing. And coming up next for number 4 is Spolnsky Skate Park. And honestly, this is just mostly in here because it's nice to see another skate park in the actual game. And on the plus side, even though this park is very small, the transitions are good, but I low-key feel like they could have done a little bit more with the half-pipe section. Like, see if they made that a mega ramp, it would actually be so sick. And also, I cannot count the amount of times like my character smashed his head on like the top kind of railway, well not railway, like motorway ceiling that's just above the drop-in. But besides that, overall, it's a very good spot to practice your lines. And we're now on to the top 3, which is the Chum Bucket, aka the stadium. For me, this is one of the funnest spots on the map. Once you drop into that major ramp and you start hitting the blue ramps, it's one of the funnest flowing spots in the game. You also have a sick grind on top of it, and even on the roof, where there's basically other grinds you can hit, transitions, ramps, where you can even jump over from other buildings and transition to multiple spots of this area. Highly recommend it. You have to check the spot out. Okay, coming in at number 2 now, we have the Rolling Wave Skate Park. Kind of breaks my heart placing this at 2 because for the first few days this was my favourite area. Currently, I'd say it's the best spot for fluid transitions on the map, like just hopping over from one ramp over to the other, and it's a really good spot for people to hit clips. I've seen some really good ones online so far, and also on top of that, it's probably my favourite place to do all the daily challenges. And for the number 1 spot, you have the Hardcore Plaza rooftop area. I feel like in the future, everyone's going to look back at this spot with nostalgia, as it's kind of where the game drops you off into the map. And I feel like they did that for a reason, because it offers a really good surface to land your tricks and practice, so it's great for beginners. And on top of that, the rooftop to flat ground is perfect for anyone who's into trick lining at all. And I'm also sure it's overall a really good area for people who enjoy the more realistic skate sense of the game. And yeah, there we have it guys, that concludes my list for the top 7 spot while Skate is out right now in early access. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you for taking the time, and I'll see you next time.